My name is Marcia Haigis. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I work at Harvard Medical School. So our lab studies a family of proteins called sirtuins. We're extremely interested in how they regulate mitochondrial metabolism and how their regulation of metabolism changes during aging and how that impacts different physiologies and pathologies that occur with aging. This research is important to the FA field because pathways that are involved in aging and that regulate aging also impact mitochondrial biology. Now, FA is a disease that also involves dysfunction of mitochondrial biology. FARA has really helped move my lab into looking at how sirtuins regulate mitochondrial dysfunction associated with Friedreich's ataxia practically and also conceptually. So I first met Ron at a meeting, at a mitochondrial disease meeting several years ago, and I was first introduced into the Friedreich's ataxia community when he invited me to attend the conference a couple years ago. And they funded a proposal. At this conference, we brainstormed about ideas where we could first investigate how sirtuins are involved or impact mitochondrial dysfunction in Friedreich's ataxia. And FARA funded one of those projects. And so very practically, FARA, this foundation, has allowed my lab to move forward and go into new areas looking at how sirtuins and interface with iron metabolism. So attending this conference has been really great for me. I've learned a lot about basic iron metabolism biology. I've learned a lot about research, cutting-edge research, and lots of research that's not published yet in the literature at this meeting, and now I've come back, I can go back to my own lab with a lot of new ideas to test. So in my mind, this field, this foundation is very unique because of the way the foundation's run, because of how the scientists interact with the patient community, also with how the foundation helps to facilitate collaboration. I don't sense much a strong competitive spirit. Instead, I really sense a strong community, a strong collaborative spirit that's unified with one goal towards better patient therapies, better diagnosis, better understanding of the disease. Patient involvement is so essential in FA research. It's essential in every research, but it really helps to propel the FA field forward because patient involvement gives scientists ways to test how important their models are through the use of cell lines, through samples, through sequencing and looking at different genes, whether or not they're really involved or not. And this cuts through the chase of chasing after genes or pathways that just aren't important. I'd like to thank the patient community. I'd like to thank the support community and ask them to keep supporting the research because it really, their support of scientific research is extremely inspiring and reminds us why we work so hard at the bench.